Chapter 54.
Tessa is seated on the couch, scrolling through her phone when Noel marches into the living room wearing a button-up shirt tucked into tiny jeans, hair slicked back dramatically. Tessa, blinking. "What on earth?" Noel, with a serious face. "Auntie Tessa, we need to talk." Tessa, hiding a smile. "About?" Noel. "Uncle Elias, and Lena, and why you're being mean about it." Tessa raises an eyebrow. Tessa. "Mean?" Noel, nodding seriously. "You look at him like he's a criminal. But he's not. He reads bedtime stories. And he made toast for Lena. Bad toast, but still." Tessa. Curious. "So you're here to defend your uncle?" Noel. "I'm here to impress you. Then you'll believe Lena is happy. And that my uncle isn't evil." Tessa put her phone away and stands, intrigued. Tessa. "All right then, Mr. Slickhair. Impress me." Operation begins. Various shots. Noel gives her a tour of Lena's apartment, proudly pointing out the corner where Elias once burned soup. "This stain? That's love. And the blanket Lena always uses when she's cold." He shows her pictures he drew of Lena, Elias, and himself holding hands. Tessa secretly snaps a photo of one. He recites acts about Uncle Elias. He doesn't smile much, but he smiles at Lena. He says she's the bravest girl he's met. "He fixed my robot when I cried, even though he doesn't know how robots work." And finally, he presents her with a flower he picked from the neighbor's pot, illegally. But who's counting? Noel, I'm giving this to you, so you stop frowning. Uncle Elias is okay, and Lena really likes him, so I do too. Later that evening, kitchen. Tessa stands beside Elias as he quietly washes dishes. She says nothing for a while. Then, "Tessa, Noel made quite the case for you today." Elias, glancing over. "He's persuasive." Tessa, reluctantly. "He said you fixed his robot." Elias, a bit smug. "With duct tape and a prayer." She chuckles quietly. Then adds, "Tessa, softer now. You really care about them." Elias, without hesitation. "They're my everything." She nods once, then exhales. Tessa. "I still think the age difference is a lot. The teacher-student thing is complicated. But I can't deny what I saw." Elias, gently. "Thank you." Tessa, smirking. "Don't thank me yet. I'm still watching you." Lena's room night. Later that night, Lena finds a drawing on her bed. It's from Noel. 3 stick figures again this time, with Tessa added, holding hands too. At the bottom, Team Lena, no villains allowed. She smiles softly, clutching the paper.
Chapter 55.
Lena is prepping Noel for school. He yawns dramatically. "Noel, why do Mondays exist?" Elias walks into the living room in his usual professor outfit. Elias, as he walks in. "Because society must function, and you have school." Noel, muffled. "That sounds fake, but okay." Lena chuckles, then quickly get up to get Noel lunchbox, while handing it to Elias. Tessa watches quietly from the hallway, arms crossed. Lena, teasing. "I didn't burn the eggs like you." Elias, dry. Mara, flatly. "She's being polite. They are always dry." Before Elias can reply, Noel turns to Tessa. "Noel. Auntie Tessa. I like you now." Tessa, blinking. "Progress." Elias nods politely. "Thank you for the conversation." Tessa, quietly. "Just don't mess this up." He gives her a small nod, then turns to Lena. Their eyes meet. Nothing is said, but everything is felt. Then they leave, and the apartment falls into a rare, reflective silence. Lena's apartment, late morning. Tessa sits on the couch while Lena makes tea. There's a quiet tension between them, heavier now that the boys are gone. Tessa, finally speaking. "So, you're really in it with him." Lena walks over and hands her a cup. Lena, "I didn't plan it. I didn't expect it. But yes." Tessa, looking her in the eye. "Is it love?" Lena hesitates, then slowly nods. Lena. "Yes." Tessa stares down at her cup, her voice softer now. "Tessa, you were always the baby, the overachiever. Dad and Daniel were sure you'd end up a therapist for royalty, or a scientist or something impossible." Lena laughs a little under her breath. Lena, "I might still be, one day." Tessa, "You still can. But this It's not going to be easy, Lena. Lena. I know. Tessa. Sincerely. He's older. He's your professor. And you're going to be judged no matter how hard you try to keep it quiet. Lena bites her lip. Lena. I've thought about all of that. Every night. But when I'm with him, I feel safe. Seen. And I've never had that before. Not like this. Tessa studies her carefully for a long, quiet beat. Then she sighs deeply and leans back against the couch. Tessa. If that's what you really want, then I won't stand in your way. Lena's eyes well up. She reaches for her sister's hand. Lena, softly. Thank you. Tessa, with a smirk. I'll still grill him occasionally. Sister privilege. They both laugh. Afternoon. Tessa zips her bag. Tessa. Dad called yesterday. He's doing fine. Still thinks I work at a museum instead of a gallery. But whatever. Don't forget to call him later. Lena, smiling. And Daniel? Tessa, still overseas. Said to tell you he's proud. And to not date anyone stupid. Lena. Should I tell him or... Tessa. Give me a few days. I'll soften the blow. Tessa, whispering. You better make it out of this happy. Lena. I'll try. Tessa. Smirking. No. Try isn't enough. Fight for it.
Chapter 56.
Campus Monday afternoon. The buzz of university life surrounds Lena. Again, students chatting. She walks across students with earbuds in. Finally feeling somewhat back to normal. Her eyes glance at her phone. Text from Elias. Meeting till 6:30. I'll call you after. How are you feeling? She smiles, typing. Better. Focused. I miss you. A minute later, a reply buzzes. I miss you too. Take it easy today. Elias's office that evening. Elias is hunched over his desk, sleeves rolled up, hair tousled from running. His hands through it 1, 2. Many times. Charts. Lecture notes. Research papers. His computer chimes. Phone call, Lena. Elias picking up, tired. Hey, you resting? But there's no voice on the other end, just quiet. And then, Lena, softly. Turn around. He does, and there she is. In his doorway, holding a white lunchbox and smiling softly. Elias blinking. Lena? Lena, stepping in with a smile. You take care of me, so now it's my turn. On the office couch, Noel is fast asleep, clutching his stuffed dinosaur. A little blanket covering him. Elias stands slowly, stunned and already softening. Elias. You really didn't have to. Lena. I wanted to. She sets the food out on his desk, steamed rice, chicken stir-fry, and fresh cut fruit in a tiny Tupperware shaped like a bear. Lena. Grinning. I even remembered your obsession with not too much salt. Elias smiling. Thank you. Later that night. After dinner, Elias is finishing some notes. Lena sit quietly going through some PDF. Noel is still sleeping. The lights are dim. Suddenly, Lena walks up to Elias's chair. And without a word, she seats on him, letting her head fall onto his shoulder. Elias, surprised but amused. What's this? Lena, in a tiny voice. I miss you, I want you. He chuckles. Elias, teasing. Like that? Lena, pouting dramatically. Not like that, well, maybe later. But right now. I want you to stop working and pay attention to me. She nuzzles into his neck like a sleepy kitten. Lena, muffled. You're always serious. I want soft Elias. He chuckles again, warm and deep, and leans back in his chair, one arm around her waist. Elias, quietly. I don't know what you're doing to me. Lena, smiling. Is it working? Elias, whispering. Dangerously well.
Chapter 57.
Elias's office, late night stillness. The office is quiet. She watches him quietly. Lena, softly. You don't look tired, but your eyes do. Elias, with a small sigh. That's poetic, and unfortunately true. Lena, you've been like this since I met you. Always carrying something behind your eyes. Elias, I'm used to it. She stares at him. Lena, you don't have to be. There's a pause. Then Elias speaks, quieter this time. Elias, when my sister called about Noel, I thought I'd just be responsible for the logistics. Paperwork, finances. I didn't think it would change me, or that I'd fail. Lena, you haven't failed. Look at him. He adores you. Elias, A bitter smile. He used to hide from me. Cry at bedtime. He missed his mom, and I didn't know how to be anything except functional. Lena? And now? Elias turns to look at her, his voice cracking faintly. Elias. Now I can't imagine a world without him or you. Her eyes widen a little. Heat rushes to her cheeks. Lena, quietly. Elias. He lifts his hand to her face, brushing his thumb gently against her cheek. Their eyes hold. The air grows heavy charged with something soft and trembling. He leans in just a little. So does she. They are just inches apart. And then, Noelle, from the couch, groaning dramatically. Oh no, no, no. If you guys do that indeed, I'm gonna lose it. Gross. They freeze and pull apart. Lena, blushing. Well, Noelle. Elias, chuckling under his breath. You were awake. Noelle. Glaring. I was trying to sleep. My eyes are suffering. Lena, trying not to laugh. I thought you liked us together. Noelle, dead serious. I do, but that. In front of my face? Elias, calmly. Duly noted. Noelle, puffing his cheeks. I need chocolate milk to recover. I'm emotionally scarred. Elias sighs, slowly whispering to Lena, who is hiding her face. Laughing into her hands. Elias, soft amused. Later, when our little watchdog's asleep for real.
Chapter 58.
Elias' apartment. Lena wakes up to the smell of toast and the sound of Noelle singing loudly in the kitchen. Noelle, off key. We're going shopping. For food and candy. And maybe a toy if Uncle Eli is happy. She walks into the kitchen to find Elias, sleeves rolled up, packing a reusable grocery bag. With a level of strategy, usually reserved for international travel. Lena, teasing. You act like we're going into battle. Elias, calmly. Grocery stores on weekends are battlefields. Local grocery store, mid-morning. They arrive. Noelle immediately grabs the mini shopping cart with reckless enthusiasm. Noelle, grinning. I'm the cart commander. Lena, laughing. You say that now, but wait till we hit the produce aisle. Elias looks at the list on his phone. Eyes narrowing. Elias, stick to the list. No candy, no distractions. We're here for essentials. Noelle, already walking off. Essentials like cookies. Produce aisle. Lena holds up 2 bananas. Which one looks less like he'll betray me in 2 days? Elias doesn't look up from inspecting avocados. Elias. The one that isn't already brown. Lena. Wow, insightful. They argue briefly over oat milk versus real milk. Noelle, meanwhile, tosses 3 boxes of cereal into the tiny cart and speeds off like a mini maniac. Noelle, yelling. To the dairy aisle. Elias. We're going to be banned from here someday. Snacks aisle. Lena sneakily adds a pack of spicy chips into the cart. Elias, watching. You'll regret that in exactly 3 bites. Lena, grinning. I like to live dangerously. Noelle returns dramatically. Noelle. I've decided I want ice cream. You said I could pick one thing. Elias. I meant one thing that didn't require freezer space or sugar monitoring. Noelle, faking betrayal. You lied. I can never trust again. Lena, clapping a hand over her mouth. Oh no. He's turning into me. Checkout line, later. The cart is a disaster zone of produce, snacks, and random items like a rubber duck Noelle insisted they needed for bath morale. Elias is checking out. Lena and Noelle are talking behind him. Cashier. Looks like someone's having a family day. Elias, surprisingly. Yeah. Lena glances up at him. That one word makes her heart skip a little. Back at the house afternoon. They're unpacking groceries. Elias reaches into a bag, pulling out a single bell pepper. Elias confused. We don't eat bell pepper. Lena. Noelle said we should adopt it. He named it Fred. Noelle, from the couch with his ice cream. Fred stays in the fridge. He's part of the family now. Elias just nods in defeat. Elias to Lena. Help me. Lena, laughing. Nope. I live for this chaos. Chapter 59. Elias's kitchen, late afternoon. The bags are unpacked. Fred the bell pepper sits proudly in the fridge, where Noelle put him in a cup like a trophy. Lena. Okay, Chef Noelle. What's the plan for dinner? Noelle, hands on hips, wearing Elias' chef cap. Operation Spaghetti Supreme. I'll be in charge. Uncle Elias is sous chef too, and you're sous chef. One since you actually know how to cook. Elias flatly. Charming. Cooking begins. Controlled chaos. They get to work. Lena chops onions, humming. Noel's arranging ingredients on the counter like he's filming a cooking show. Elias reads the recipe like it's a legal document. Elias. This says a pinch of salt. Be specific. What's a pinch? Lena, teasing. Don't overthink it, Professor. Noel. If he messes it up, he has to eat the weird pepper. Elias. Fred deserves better. Suddenly Lena accidentally flicks a bit of flour on Elias's face. Lena, grinning. Oh no. You've been marked. Elias, touching the flour on his face. Retribution is swift. He takes a handful of flour and gently pats it on Lena's hair, like snow. Lena, gasping. Elias. Noel. Jeering. Food fight. Elias. No, absolutely not, we're civilized peep. Noel throws a spoonful of spaghetti noodles on his head. 10 minutes later. Clean-up mode-ish. Everyone is laughing. There's flour on the counter. Pasta sauce on Elias's cheek. And Noel is licking tomato off his hand. Lena. This is the messiest, happiest dinner prep I've ever done. Elias stealing a glance at her. Agreed. They share a quiet smile. Noel, grabbing forks. Okay, no more heart eyes. Time to eat. After dinner, dishes and domestic silence. Noel has crashed on the couch in front of a cartoon. Elias and Lena are at the sink doing dishes together. Lena dries a plate. Humming softly. Elias, gently. You're glowing. Lena. I think it's tomato oil and exhaustion. Elias, lower, eyes soft. No, it's you. You belong in moments like this. Lena turns toward him. Breath catching. He lifts a hand, brushing a bit of flour from her cheek. Their faces are close again. Tension hums between them like low thunder. Lena, softly. Are we about to do this again? Elias, whispering. Probably. Just as their lips barely meet. Noel, from the couch, groggy. If you guys do that again, I'm coming to live with Fred. Elias, sighing. Forehead against Lena's. He's going to ruin every moment for the rest of our lives. Lena, laughing. And I'm weirdly okay with it.
Chapter 60.
Elias's house, early morning. The sun peeks through the curtains. Lena stretches out on the guest bed, tangled in soft sheets. She reaches for her phone. 6:15 a.m. A text from Elias. Breakfast in the kitchen. Quiet house. I made coffee. Good luck today, my star. She smiles, hugging the phone to her chest. Kitchen a while later. Lena walks in, books on her hand. Noel is already at the counter munching toast before preparing for school. Noel, mouth full. I saved you a chair. Lena, thanks, buddy. Elias, pouring her coffee. Do you want to ride to campus today? Lena, sipping. No, I'll take the shuttle. I need the time to review. I have one more psych paper and then final stats. Elias, let me know if you need me. I mean it. She nods, heart thudding. Campus library midday. Lena spreads her notes across the table, highlighters. Snacks and flashcards arranged like a battle plan. She reads over case studies, bites her pen cap, mutters keywords under her breath. Suddenly her phone buzzes. Text from Elias. Drink water. You've got this. And I'm so proud of you. Focus now. I'll be quiet. She smiles, then pulls her bottle closer. Elias's house night. Lena is back, seated on the floor surrounded by textbooks. Noel tries to help by drawing cute cartoons at the end of her notebook. Noel, this is you as a superhero. You defeat bad grades with your brain. Lena laughs. You're hired. Elias, walking past with tea. He's actually drawing you flying over a flaming textbook. Lena, honestly, that feels accurate. Later, it's past 11 p.m. Lena's head droops as she reviews. She jolts awake, blinking hard. A blanket is draped over her shoulders. She turns. It's Elias. Elias, softly. Take a break. Close your eyes for a few minutes. I'll wake you in 20. Lena, murmuring. If I pass out, don't let me miss the exam. Elias. I'd carry you there myself if I had to.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on your notification to know when I upload the next chapter.